When he was hit by a car, he was brought to an emergency vet tech, and I believe that vet tech, obviously the person that owned him did not come back to claim or pay the bill. So essentially he kind of sat at that vet tech for multiple years, kind of gained weight because he was in a kennel for years. And then the Way Home Rescue came in and got him back to the better health. He kind of went to a couple houses from the Way Home. One of the houses, I believe, one person got arrested, so he obviously got returned back. And then the second house he was brought to, that was where the cats were kind of like supposedly bullying him.
So it was pretty traumatic that he, even got to where he is.
One little trait that he has that we absolutely love is like anytime we leave the house, the first thing that he will do is he'll go to his toy bin, grab, like he's got a couple different favorite toys, but he'll grab one of his favorite toys and then he'll put it in his mouth and he'll kind of walk around the house and he'll basically kind of chirp as he like kind of carries the toy. And when we eventually got kind of security cameras in the house, we started to watch to see what exactly he was doing. And go figure, he was doing that. He was going to grab his toy. He'd grab it from the toy bin from like the bedroom, and then he would meow and walk through the living room, and eventually he would drop it. And then by the time if we were gone for a long period of time, we'd come back and there'd be like 4 or 5 different toys kind of scattered in the living room from just when we leave. For some reason, every time we go out the garage door and leave, he's like, I gotta go grab my favorite toys and I gotta move it.
So we ended up buying a big leather cushion and putting the old cushion in. You have to like stuff the big cushion with whatever. So we ended up putting the old cushion in that one, and it's like a 35 by 35 inch cushion. It's about a foot tall, and that is his
favorite spot.
Favorite spot. If you come over, he's likely laying on his cushion.
We get a lot of messages on Instagram. People like I just adopted a blind cat, or my cat just became blind, and they're like asking me for like advice or tip, like kind of like tips. And I think overall, I think what we've learned from Winkie is that like even though that he's blind, I feel like he's no different to the other cats. Like he does everything the same. Like I said, like the occasional, like if he runs or does something really quickly, he might bump into something, but like with his disability, like it doesn't change how he interacts with the other cats or how he interacts with us. Like he's a great cat. We love him to death. And if you see a cat with a disability, I don't think it's like something that should be overlooked. Most likely, like you'll bring him home and it won't be any different than any other cat. If anything, I think a cat with a disability should be looked at even more because they get overlooked so much.
Don't overlook a cat just because it may have some form of disability or deformity. It doesn't make it a bad cat.